prepared the booty.
Okay, folks, you know, I'm going to the KKK meeting tomorrow in Morrison.
Did you guys hear about all those Nazi supporters over in China and stuff? Yeah, I'm meeting up with some of them tomorrow.
Nazi supporters in China.
I don't know. I was just saying random shit. I thought they were. I did hear about someone saying about something at school about Nazi supporters in a country.
Whereas I do need to get to bed because I am actually going to that, except to throw rocks at them.
Really?
I don't think you will ever have Chinese Nazis.
Oh, come on. A man can hope.
Dude, they're fucking furry Nazis. People are fucking nuts.
Yeah, I still
No,
don't
they're
understand
trap
that.
Nazis.
Trap Nazis. Oh man, if anything is going to get you furious.
There is a reason why they call it a Shanghai surprise.
And like, good luck making TNT.
Why?
It plays Greg Tech, it's hard mode.
Hard mode isn't like you die and everything you own breaks.
No,
No.
hard mode is in it takes fucking forever to do the minuscule things.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. The beginning which lasts for how long?
I think I've done a shit ton of things wrong.
I was about to say.
I played too conservatively, and that's why it took me so long to get a bunch of things done. As well as they've done a ton of things to make the beginning a bit easier. Specifically, making it easier to find certain kinds of ores that you really need.
Do they have quarries?
They have auto miners and stuff, but like, they have the ender quarry, but they don't have quarries.
Fucking hell.
Auto miners are the same thing. It's just they.
Quarries are better. I trust quarries more.
Why
The
would you
basic-
trust quarries more? They're the same thing, except auto miners, they don't just harvest the entire freaking chunk, making gaping holes in the world. They just mine straight down and pluck ores out.
Yeah, I prefer quarries. They're also good for base building because you can take out large areas. And with those torch road code thingies, I forget what they're called. Landmines.
Sledgehammers and excavators. Also, do we want to let you on the server?
Why
What?
not?
You sound like a troll, dude.
Oh, I used to be hardcore on Minecraft, but I won't fuck around.
Hardcore on Minecraft.
Uh-huh.
I used to go on servers and fuck off the admins just for fun. Used
Yeah,
to.
that's like what Red does.
Watch out, guys. We have a badass over here.
I was gonna say, good fucking luck with that, because like on the server, I'm thinking about getting my single player world uploaded, but like we have fuck all at the moment. ZZ doesn't play, so I haven't hopped on, and like I'm an HV, and that is so much easier to deal with. So. Well, I could sit here and smack or smelt a bunch of stacks and stuff. And I'm falling asleep, by the way, so I'm probably gonna... I need to go to sleep.
Alright.
Get some Z's, dude.
No, I need to go to sleep. That doesn't mean I'm going to.
Dude, it's good for your body and good for your mind.
According to the internet.
Yeah, what's left of my fucking mind?
Okay, even you, Red, can be a decent person. And sleep is a good way to get to that point.
Let's be honest, guys. There's no decent people in this Discord.
What?
Fuck you.
You hurt my feels, man. My feels have been greatly, like, sliced into. Like a fine ham. Oink oink, motherfuckers.
The fuck?
I risked my case.
Also, I'm fairly sure was it freaking swearing sits off the bots now too.
If I was monetized, but since YouTube decided, oh, we're gonna up the ante of the requirements.
Oh yeah, because apparently they're still somehow not making money.
No, it's to stop like channels from getting money that are controversial. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, that's why
That's
they
the
police their
excuse.
own channels.
That's the
Or at least
excuse.
they should fucking be, but I don't think they are. It's fairly obvious when people like the Nostalgia Critic get demonetized when they're 100% fair use that they don't pay one bit of fucking attention to anything.
Because freaking YouTube doesn't want to piss off the like high ad payers. Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. All the yadas.
He's 100. It's not about even pissing off. He is 100% fair use. Even if he is kind of a dick.
No, YouTube try not to piss off like large corporations.
Yeah, they do.
They're trying to like stay like in the gray area, but they start becoming not the gray area anymore. They go to the dark side of corporate area. Corporate
Dude, they're owned by Google. They're fully on the dark side.
How dark?
I mean,
very dark.
Have you seen the dark side of YouTube?
That's not what I'm talking about.
I listen to it all the time, according to CB.
I mean, you search
Killing
up
a
Nightcrawler.
What did he say? What did CB say?
Killing a Daedra. Killed the Daedra.
I'm capturing hostile souls,
Squiddy
and
looking fuck.
I'm just capturing souls. That's all I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I should probably start doing that again. I got like 30 fucking soul shards. Soul gems I need to fill.
I'm trying to put down a bed base near the red drops in the desert. So I can just fast travel, grab them, put them in the storage, and once the storage fills up, I'll come down on the Wyvern and pick it up.
How can you mass fill a wyvern? Because they can only hold one each.
What do you mean?
You can only put one artifact inside a living creature.
No. I'm talking about the red drops on the desert. Desert drops.
Ah.
I'm gonna put down a 1x1 and put a bed in it. Then I'll fast travel down like every 15 minutes or so. Grab the blueprint, put it in the storage box, and then bring down the Wyvern once it's filled. Instead of wasting my time flying up and down.
You know, now that... Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
That
I
happens.
can't find the second drop. Rip.
Who are you? Were you part of the alive? Good. It's good. Wave smashed me against the ship. Cracked a few ribs.
So now that, Fred? Have you found your train of thought again?
I can manage. Talking makes me cough.
Nope, still nothing? Good talk.
So I'll quit Jap. Good.
I'm used to talking to myself.
Parents, tired of those screaming children? Embarrassing you all the time and making noise? Introducing nap time!
That's it. Well, some bitch just got abducted by aliens. Holy crap.
Lost a lot of I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could.
You gotta talk to this chick. And the moment you talk to her, a big portal opens up in the sky and just drags her ass into it.
You. Hope they appreciate
Lol.
Enjoy the probing, love!
Hey, how's your day? Pff, gone. Oh well, never mind. Isn't Ethan streaming?
Well, yes. Yes, I am.
And we just talked about probing.
Yes! Yes, you are!
Rest in
Ethan's so
peace.
special.
Bless Ifra. She's alive. Glow juice. Lieutenant Gellendrag.
Private message me a link to YouTube. I'll subscribe.
Well, there should be plenty of links, to be honest.
I don't trust Discord links.
Shouldn't be a Discord link. There should be a link to YouTube.
The only links you should not trust when it comes to Discord are the ones that are posted by somebody called RedMage17.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
A rat, really.
Woman says I feel pregnant and he fucking just decks her. Thanks, nap time. Closest trunk of car. I forgot how horrible this was.
I was gonna watch it, but now that I'm hearing what it's about, I'm a little bit scared to now.
It's just comedy, dude.
It's like David Chappelle level comedy, but it's still comedy.
Hang on, I'll find a spot to put my wyvern down and have a look. Gonna have a gander.
By the way, I went and seen him a few weeks ago. He's still pretty funny.
Russell Howard's funny.
Hmm. David Chappelle. He actually lives down in Dayton. Performs at a local comedy club every once in a while.
Leave me alone, bear! I say be gone!
Let it out. Gotta let it out.
Maine. First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death. Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Estelle spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact. And she spotted... We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Good. The squad...
Nap time is not legal in the following states. Shows all the fucking states.
All the
Say
states.
Australia.
Except Alabama. Alabama is not listed.
Oh no, don't. Getting PTSD from social studies. We had to watch a video on Rosa Parks, right? And don't get me wrong, amazing person. But the video, it was like watching Dora. Do you know where Alabama is? It's I had to go at the teacher over it and I got a detention.
What the fuck? Wait, what? What set you off?
The video, like how it was so annoying. It was practically like watching Dora all over again. You know how Dora sits there and goes, "Do you know where this is?" And you point
Oh,
to
it was
this,
lazy.
and then, like,
I
Yeah,
hate
with
it.
Dora the
I prefer-
Explorer and Miho Hailan. This TV starts to scare the
Dora's
shit out of
Middle
me.
Eastern counterpart.
Oh god, there's one of those.
Yep, I prefer her Middle Eastern counterpart, Dota. Dota, the exploder.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Ethan, look forward to never ever being monetized.
Yeah, I know.
Oh well. At this point, I don't really care. YouTube's pretty much fucked me over on that front.
Yeah, you might get enough subscribers with us on.
Well, funny thing is, even with what you guys are talking about, I might just get a lot of subscribers, and by then I might have to be a little more strict about it, but until then, fuck it.
No, you'll get lots of subscribers.
Well,
No,
here's the thing,
right,
like,
subscribers.
there are the people with the large groups, but they're fairly, like, sanitized. Us, we're kind of real, if that makes sense. Like, if you look at PewDiePie, Ninja, all those, they're, like... I don't know how to describe them other than they're, like, whitewashed. They're...
Fake.
Yes.
What you're seeing is an act, not actually themselves. Because if they would have been themselves, they'd just be us.
And when you start seeing them being themselves, they get demonetized and in trouble. Like PewDiePie.
Like PewDiePie yelling out fucking nigger.
God, no. He actually said like there are these like Africans, or no. It was these jungle people in South America. You send them money, they'll hold up a sign on the internet saying whatever the hell you want, and he said something anti-Semitic, and you do not do that apparently. I'll have to
Yeah,
look it
he
up.
was screaming out, "This guy's being a fucking nigger."
No, there's another one. One sec.
Yeah, Red's talking about when he actually paid someone to put up a sign, like, wasn't it like Hitler did nothing wrong kind of thing?
One sec.
Hitler wasn't a bad guy. He just wanted to shower all the Jews.
No. Just no. Jokes like that make me furious.
It's furious.
Hey guys, what did Iron Man say to Nick Fury?
What?
Hi Fury.
No.
That was dry. That was very dry.
That was just off the top of my head, I'm sorry.
This is the anti-Semitic episode. He basically paid them to hold up a sign, and they put up "Death to Jews," which apparently freaked everyone out. I'm like, it's a terrible fucking joke, but it's still a goddamn joke.
That was fast.
If it just he wasn't such a whitewashed little pussy, it would have been such a big deal.
Our lookout. Before we understood the date, the sea vipers happened.
Besides, who knows? Maybe your subscribers are those Nazi furries I keep hearing about.
The sea vipers are
Like, how the fuck?
I really don't understand Nazi furries. I know
It's
that
apparently 30% of the community.
as far as I was told, and as far as I was aware when I kept on seeing them, it was a joke. It was not meant to be taken seriously at all.
That could be the case, because it'd be like the
Yeah.
Brony community. They're used to fucking with people. But like, I think there's probably a decent percent of that where like, was it that thing where something is satirical, but there are people who are so freaking dense and stupid they take it serious.
Yeah,
Like-
they completely ignore the context of what's going on. They just see that one like image and something, and they completely take.
I'm talking about like the people who believed it. They were wearing fursuits and going Sig Heil, and I'm like, you do know you would be the fur on the express lane to get gassed, right?
It's like, I'm not trying to advocate doing this or that, but you're making it very difficult to stop it.
Sig Heil?
Stop being gassed.
Yeah, just never mind. Or
Just saying,
what?
it sounds a lot like Sig Heil.
It's Sig Heil, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sig Heil is a gang thing from New Zealand.
They're idiots then.
Yeah. I'm a twat, but at least I know half the shit I'm talking about. By the way, I'm not this way normally, guys. I'm just really, really tired.
He's racist.
We all know you're racist,
He even
Red.
does. He even does a whole little Nicky laugh as well. We all know he comes from the deep south.
Bing, 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 bing. At least if we're gonna be racist, let's be racist to everyone. Those damn crackers.
Dude, like, fuck the trailer trash in my area. Like, I kind of wish a tornado would wipe them out again.
I want to make a joke, but I know that I would be going too far, so I'll stop.
I think we've crossed any lines we have, and to the dear
Well-
listeners, this is like we're like half the time.
Well,
It's just like
because-
right now I'm instigating because I am too tired to give a fuck.
well, the thing is though, is we're trying to explain what's going on. We're not really expanding it any further, as far as I can excuse the whole situation.
Also, as a side note, manufacturing chloroform in mass is a bitch. Let's watch that be taken out of context.
My question is, what are you going to use that on? To be honest,
You don't use it. It's basically a component. You use it to make tetrapolyethane, and then you use that to make polytetraethane.
which is used for.
It's a plastic. It makes a number of things cheaper, and my main goal is to make chemically inert casings for a large chemical reactor, which makes a ton of recipes simpler and cheaper. Mainly all this fluid microcrafting that I'm doing that is absolute bullshit.
I'm like right next to a tiger, and it's just like I don't give a shit. Good
Eat
on you,
'em.
tiger. No. This tiger is my buddy.
Take its eye.
Why?
That way you can save the other tiger.
What the fuck are you playing?
ESO.
Why is it trying to take a piece out of your ass? I'm fairly sure it's one of the wildlife that would eat you.
Nope. It's most likely an event or something.
Come on, tiger, eat him. He tastes like shame and horse hooves.
So you on a Wednesday night.
What? Like, I kind of get the comeback, but why the fuck would you say Wednesday night?
Well, because you're normally not on Wednesday.
No? Whatever.
Well, I could say hump day. Da 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 da.
Also, you know how I roll. If it was something like that, not really.
You know you love it red.
For Christ's sake, I've admitted for looking up escorts on here. By the way, kids, don't do that. They're all
Right.
old.
There are no kids in this Discord.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, we're streaming.
Oh, right. Them.
No, but there are kids in the Discord.
Not me.
Yeah, you.
Be terrified,
I'm
parents.
Not a kid.
Are you?
This is why you
over
should
the
watch your
age-
children.
Are you over the age of 18?
No, but I'm not.
Then you
I'll
are a
admit,
kid.
I'm young. I'm just not a kid.
You're a kid.
Yes. and
You're a little shit.
Once
I mean,
you hit
I'm a lot of things, but not a kid.
You're a kid.
the vote here is 3-1.
I hate the word kid. And if we weren't streaming, I'd probably tell you why, but I'm not doing that while you're streaming.
Still a kid because you're under the age of 18.
Alright, then.
Yeah, don't piss them off more than we have to. And why the
They
fuck
are
is
still
that
called
full?
Louise a kid. The
Oh,
difference is she's
saplings.
19. She fucking hates it.
I'm gonna go to the halls of fabrication, see how fast it takes me to get myself killed.
My guess, 3 seconds.
Not long.
Solid prediction.
Remember, last time I kept myself alive for a little bit. And that was when I was at a lower level.
Last time was dumb luck.
Yeah, I'm surprised it actually lasted as long as we did until we ran into those freaking arbalists. Which were not a trash mob, apparently. Actually, a little low. Do they? Oh, fuck. Do they have plasma?
Fuck. Yes, I do think I fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of oh fucks.
So, 20 seconds.
He died.
I died.
Yeah, who would have
Muppet.
thought? Do they have plasma drive centers near you?
Sorry, what?
They have plasma drive centers near you.
Plasma what?
Places
Blood
to donate
plasma.
plasma.
He's not old enough to do that yet.
What you do is you look for one of those nice people with the funny accents that seem like they're fresh off the boat, and they get you a fake ID really easy.
Why?
Yes, I agree, love. Goddamn these spiders. Seriously, I'm walking through these fucking survivor encampment. I just hear this. God damn these survivors! These spiders. Ah!
I think I'm passively trying to offend every demographic along with the rest of the people. But then again, some people might think I'm drunk, which actually, yeah, this much sleep might as well be.
Oh, I'm in a dangerous place. I'm in danger.
I love that meme. Was the first time I saw it was basically I showed a dude on a plane. And it said Air National Guard. Oh my god, fuck.
Darn. Yeah, about 20 seconds again. So solo by myself, 20 seconds.
So what you're saying is you're a sucker for punishment.
I don't know. I'm just bored.
I
Then
just got
go
to.
and level up.
By myself?
I just.
Are you insane?
Crying? Oh my god.
Why not? I fucking do it.
Okay.
I just.
I will have to reiterate myself in saying I am joking.
No, you're not.
Yes,
No,
I
you're not.
am.
We know you.
You're not.
I just got a U-Tyrannosaurus Ascendant Saddle that has 135 base armor. With a crafting skill character, that is going to come out pretty nice.
What is with this term moist?
I don't know.
Okay, little shit kid. That was voted the most hated word of 2016 for a reason. Don't use it.
You know the funny thing is, water can't be wet. Because when you add water to water, you just get water.
Somebody punch him for me.
How?
Like, 90% of my stress
What?
from Ethan would be relieved if I could just punch him once a year really hard in the face.
I think I would return that in kind.
No, you know what would happen? You'd punch him, and then you'd start fucking singing. And then
So
you'd be like,
when
oh
we-
shit.
So when we start having our fucking group gatherings and shit, what you're telling me is I need to set up a boxing ring.
Yes.
And now,
That
I won't
actually
say.
wouldn't be a bad idea. Vent frustrations.
One or two things is gonna happen. One, I'm gonna be knocked out easily, or two, I'm gonna knock everyone else out.
Actually,
Ethan, have you ever punched somebody at all
Yes,
with
I have.
prejudice?
With prejudice, no.
Yeah. See, when you have actually punched somebody with prejudice, then you can sit there and make that statement.
Eh.
and two, it actually, unless you're kind of ripped, it takes some effort to knock someone out.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Your jawbone. If you punch somebody hard enough on the side of the jaw and move their jaw more than a centimeter to the side, it will knock them out.
Yeah, but I don't do that because that can cause a host of long-term issues.
Oh well, their fault for getting punched.
Fuck you!
I kind of agree with Red on that one.
Like, dude, it causes TMJ and a bunch of other shit. Like, it's worse than a concussion.
Yeah, I'm all for like getting even and stuff like that, but not when it's long-term side effects.
Like, I knew this shit in high school, and there was a little bitch who always picked on me, and eventually I got some bigger friends, and we beat the shit out of him out behind the bleachers because he thought he was going to kick the shit out of me, and he had a bloody nose, black eye, all that kind of crap. But I freaking sock him in the jaw because I don't know. I've known about that.
I mean,
Like
generally, when someone gets mad and mad enough to the point where they're going to fight, you generally don't care where they punch. You have to be like, at my school at least, from my experiences, maybe yours are different. When you get mad enough or someone's mad enough, they don't care where they're punching you. They're just punching you.
They usually go for the bridge of the nose.
Yeah, but like, I never did it. Like, especially around here, you don't do that shit. If you get in fights in school, you get expelled. So you have to plan that shit, and you have to beat them just enough they don't go to the hospital, but just enough they don't want to tell their parents or anyone else.
I don't know, bullies at school used to go for the places that would make the most visual effect, not the most amount of pain. Because they wanted it to look like they just gave you an absolute fucking hiding. If it came down to actually fighting, they wouldn't know where to fucking hit and they'd get their asses kicked.
At my school, you say you're going to fight someone, and trust me, you can come 5 feet, but they won't fight back because they're too scared. No one's... Yeah.
And like I said, like, you really shouldn't be kicking the crap out of kids.
Don't
unless
worry.
they really deserve it.
Generally,
Which
when
are special circumstances.
Generally, before I've even gotten anywhere near fighting, I'm always thinking long-term terms. So what will happen long-term? Right now, one of my... Well, he used to be like my brother. He wants to fight me. He's been trying to fight me for the past 2 weeks. If he fights me, the school will find out everything about why we have beef, and then his parents will find out why that he's gay. And he doesn't want that judgment.
Yeah.
So he came really close to fighting me, and I just told him about the long-term effects. Now he doesn't come anywhere near me.
Why the fuck would you be
Mate.
fighting him because he's gay?
Bullies where I went to school for the first 3 years, like high school, they wouldn't last very long. And it was more funnier when I was in year 7 because the year 7 kids, we all got put into the shitty jobs. Because it was basically on a farm. We also had to tend to the pig pens, the chicken pens, all the animals, the crops, everything. And it would usually be the year 9s and ups that would get to use the machinery. The years 8 and 7s would have to do the fucking hand labour. Well, that meant that the year 7s were dealing with a lot of pig shit. So whenever the higher ups would come down and start trying to stand over us and shit, we'd just sit there and stockpile all the pig shit in buckets, go down there in the middle of the night, grab it, and start pouring it over them in their beds while they sleep.
That's fucking disgusting, dude. And I've worked with pigs.
Hey, if they want to be fucking assholes, we'll be assholes back.
My school, a lot of bullying happens online, which is really sad, but it's the truth.
It's because they can hide behind shit.
We didn't have the internet back then, I'm afraid.
Yeah, the internet.
A lot of bullying also happens in groups, so, which is just as sad, but it's the truth.
Ah, dude, it's a fucking pecking order. It's the primitive lizard brain children that never quite goes away. Because, you know, what you have to learn is if you're a smart kid, usually you have to learn to be passive aggressive. It's usually the self-confident, stupid dickheads that turn out to be the leaders, and not really. They're just fucking dickheads.
Put it this way: where I went to school, it was 8 hours away from a major city. 8 hours. The local police station was only 3 guys. The nearest town had less than 1,000 people. The school had more people than the nearest town. So,
sure, it wasn't Julie Hall that you were attending?
No, actually. So, protecting ourselves and general justice was dished up by us. Teachers didn't want to get involved. They didn't get paid enough for that.
They never do.
Principal didn't care. Just as long as nobody got physically hurt, it was okay.
At my school, it's judge will be judged. Personally, because my school is riddled with fucking gang members, you either, you know, you get those kids that come up to me, and I've had this quite a lot. They come up and they're all like, "Oh, which gang do you support?" And they'll list 2 gangs, right? If you pick one wrong, they will bully you for a week. You pick the right one, they'll make you shout the term, you know, like Yolza, or like, you know, the little thing that shouts and supports them, which basically in turn gets you bullied by a week, because if you shout it, then all the people that support the enemy gang, you know, bully you. So that's how it works at my school. It's pretty simple though. I just say I don't support any gangs.
I tell them they're a bunch of cowardly cocksuckers, and probably get my teeth knocked in. But thank fucking God I live in the boonies and have to deal with that shit.
No idea.
They didn't actually start selling real drugs until after I got out of high school. And the funny thing is, most of it's not even in the freaking high school. It's all in freaking... there's a junior high that's in a town that's known for its drug population. And that's where all the drug busts happen. And I find it really, really funny. Because I know some people who live there and I pick on them for it. They even had freaking marijuana plants growing outside of the police station. Because some pothead actually stashed his seeds in one of the beds when they were taking them in.
Yeah. Oh, be right back.
Actually reminds me, Ethan, because you may have watched this yet. Have you seen Made in Abyss?
No.
Go watch it.
Made in Abyss. Is that an anime? I think I've seen it.
'Cause I swear to God you saw it.
Yeah, it was. There's this massive hole into the core, yada 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 kind of thing. And if they go too low, that it affects them negatively.
Yeah, it affects if you go in at all, but the further you go, the worse it gets.
Oh my.
Also, you're really quiet.
Oh my.
Oh my. Okay.
You talking about the deeper in you go, the worse it gets? All that kind of shit.
I don't know, because we're thinking about... We've got the D&D group's thinking about... we got a guy who watches anime as well, and we're discussing whether or not the next session we should just basically hold the DM down and do a Clockwork Orange to make him watch the series. It's not like we spend 6 hours a session anyway.
You know, it's funny, like that one YouTuber that does a D&D never saw Star Wars, and they're doing a Star Wars themed D&D session.
Puffin Forest. Yeah, I'm like,
That
that's
was
fucking
hilarious.
sacrilege for being a nerd right there.
Yeah.
It's like people going, well, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I'm like, fuck you! It's a shame to people who are like, I don't understand it. It's too long. Yeah. It's popular, so I'm gonna hate it.
I'm pretty sure my team does not like me right now.
What? Oh. Probably because you suck.
Is that needed?
Yes? It's probably to the point. Especially if he's low level in PvP.
Not PvP, I'm doing a dungeon.
Then that's a different kind of get good.
Damn it.
What are you doing, being an idiot and dying?
Well, I don't know how I did freaking like roll out of the scenario with the gamepad.
Tap B? You need to bind it. For some reason, the PC version, dodge roll's not bound. The default on the console is LT plus A. Left trigger plus A.
Has returned. Why so quiet, everyone?
Because it is.
Watching Made in Abyss again. Actually, I can imagine some poor bastard letting their kids watch this. It's not Watership Down bad, but still. Also, I watched that and I'm amazed it actually got the equivalent of a PG rating over in England. Yeah, you guys are quiet.
I'm in a dungeon. Ow.
Ow, he says.
The whole team got almost killed.
Suck it, Rudolph. Rudolph ain't just a fucking red-nosed reindeer anymore. He's completely red. With his own blood.
Should I build a farm or should I go build a bar?
I don't know. You're too young to be a barman.
It's a community bar.
You need to grow some hairs on your chest first.
I'm a female character now. If that happens, there'll be a problem.
In this day and age? Nah, man. I'm sure there's a fetish for that.
Probably. So build a farm.
Take that, frog.
You know, say, shouldn't it be, take care of your true enemies, the fucking spiders?
Considering that the frog was probably the size of my toe, and these spiders are the size of me, I don't think so.
Oh, come on, it might spit acid or something.
No.
For a second there, I thought they were talking about me to kick out, but no, there's another guy that's just not revived.
Just for a reference, usually if the whole group agrees someone's bad enough to kick out, they're really bad. Especially if you're a healer. Like, I have an IQ of 80 and I decided to get really high today. Don't be that person.
Yeah, they're kicking the other guy.
Yeah, why would they kick the healer?
Because I'm hoping I'm not doing bad, because one of the guys got really far ahead. I'm like, no, don't die on me.
There's only certain games I can play support classes in.
Dude, playing a support class comes with a natural hatred of humanity. Especially the dumb fucks in your party.
Well, wouldn't that be the opposite? Because if you want to keep your people alive?
No. Ethan, you have not played a healer for long, apparently. Because after a while, it's like, why did you stand in the fire? I don't waste mana on people who pull.
Yeah. If you're gonna be a healer, you'll get tired of people doing the stupidest thing real fast. Because then they're just wasting your talent or whatever, your abilities as a healer.
Well, you can't out heal things, and usually with the insta-queues you get a lot of stupid people. But ESO is kind of a clusterfuck anyway, so when it comes to combat, at least, I've noticed, because I don't think there's really an aggro gen or anything.
There are.
Have you actually found abilities that generate additional aggro?
Yeah.
Okay. Because at least from what I noticed on when you start the Dragon Knight, there wasn't any.
Aggro isn't aggro generation per se, like it won't say it's aggro generation, it's based on DPS and shit. Like that dual wielding flurry move, that will generate a shitload of DPS and a shitload of aggro on top of it.
Hmm.
It sees you as the biggest threat and then goes after you.
Extra reminds me, Ethan, have you learned how to conserve heals so you don't draw threat?
I ran into a situation where there's that much DPS, I can't keep up.
What do you mean?
They gets hit so much, and I have to heal so frequently that we die from it.
Bad healer, get good.
Red?
Really,
I know
Red?
you hate that word.
No, the context, dude. There's nothing get good about it. I am limited by the actual game.
And it really depends on your party and how large of a pull they're doing, but...
Right, it seems to be very heavy pulls.
Oh, then it's the fucking tank's fault. If the tank cannot recognize the healer cannot keep up, and they're doing large pulls anyway, fuck the tank. Like, and this is coming from someone who's played both classes frequently, tank and healer.
Yeah, I can't do tank. Tank's too... Everyone thinks tank's easy, you know, just stand and take the bullets, but...
You
to
hate
me,
being a
it's
support, you hate
so
being a
much
tank.
Oh, I'm a flank. I'll come up from behind.
In other words, you want to be a
See how
DPS.
it is. Usually the tank is also the DPS. At least in ESO anyway.
There's gotta be some way you're passively generating threat, otherwise the game is not really well put together.
There's a lot of like area of effect abilities that drop little points that I have to constantly avoid.
Don't stand in the fire? You're a healer, you should know this.
Yeah, Red. You're seriously not being helpful. It's like saying dodge.
Actually, that's spot
Shut up, Gohan.
He actually got better at that, apparently.
Finally, your runt is becoming a man. Well, he could be dodging better. Well, there's one thing that I did wrong that I really should have fixed before I came in here.
Down a potion, or was it provision?
Carrying too much.
Ah, you'll be fine. It's not like you have the problem I do, where you have a ton of stolen shit.
Yeah, then walk past every guard you can find.
They just appear out of fucking nowhere.
It's always
that one
entertaining.
before.
It's always entertaining following Red, just to watch him get his ass kicked.
Usually don't get my ass kicked, though. I run away.
Like a little bitch.
I ain't taken a guard out on my own yet. Have you tried to fight them? They're freaking hard.
Yeah, I have.
Granted, you probably have better sustain than I do. You being a tank and me being stabby.
Actually, I met a bloke last night that has a really good way of dealing with guards. He has an ability that does severe knockback. Like, I mean, to the point where it will knock something off a fucking cliff. So whenever he grabs the aggro of a guard, he lures them to a cliff, puts the guard in between him and the cliff, and knocks him flying off the side.
Or you could just kill the guards, right?
No, he does it in Vivek as well, and knocks him into the water.
I really wish some of the stuff you could do with it, what you could possibly do in real life. Like, you have no idea how bad anamonic acid is. It's actually a couple hundred times stronger than sulfuric acid. It's what you call a super acid. It will eat your bones. I would like to bathe mobs in it.
There's a few people I'd like to bathe in it.
Yeah, you got the pig farm for that.
Oink,
Yeah, but
oink.
that involves transporting the body. I mean, if I can transport the chemicals to the body, that would be easier. At least then I'm only caught with chemicals, not a dead body.
It's a super acid, then there most likely won't be a body left once you're done with it.
Exactly my fucking point. See, I transport the chemicals. They pulled me over. Oh, what do you got a whole bunch of acid in there? Oh, they're just cleaning products. They're cops. They won't know better. Whereas, if I'm transporting a dead body and they pull me over, oh, look at that. He has a dead body in the fucking trunk of his car. Where they might not know what a fucking acid is, but they certainly know what a dead body is.
Yeah, because you could just casually transport a super acid through cleaning
I
products.
don't know what it is. They're cops. They joined because they wanted the badge, not because they wanted intelligence.
Yeah, okay, good. I mean, even if a super acid, all the super acids that do exist are really hard to get your hands on.
You know, there is such a thing as garage chemistry.
Yes, but I mean, like, you can make acids in your garage and all that, but I wouldn't try making a super acid in your garage. That's dangerous.
Why not?
Oh shit.
Cops won't know better.
I'd
Yeah, they
rather-
will. They
I'd
would
rath-
smell it.
I would rather play with explosives than make a fucking super acid.
Exactly. I'm with Red. I'd rather blow something up than play around with super acids.
Because a lot of them have dangerous byproducts. Half of them are volatile in themselves. There's also the issue they'll eat through all kinds of random stuff like, what is it? I think there's a fluoridic acid. That's the most acidic substance we have known. It will literally eat through anything but Teflon coated barrels. It will eat through fucking glass.
You realize I'm writing all of this down, right?
Good luck.
Good luck, dude. That
Yeah.
stuff is like bad.
What's the worst that could happen?
I have
You
no
blow
idea.
yourself up.
I get pulled over by the cops. Oh, what is that? That's just water off. Oh, bullshit. Seriously, put your hand in it. You'll be fine.
Oh my god. They'll eat a hole through your car and then the fucking concrete. Anything
know-
involving fluoride is fun.
You know when
Well-
you're like, like that 1 in 10 chance that you have a car accident? Imagine if you were carrying a fucking super acid, right? You slam your brakes down, and then super acid just decides it's gonna pop out of the container. Rest in peace, your car.
That's fine. Was there really an accident if there was no other car?
Oh my god. And like I
Wow.
said, mind you, a lot of this stuff, especially because a lot of these are made out of freaking fluoride for some reason, and it's a better combustion agent than oxygen, funny enough, it will burn through fucking concrete.
Hey, if it comes down to it, I could just grab the fucking witnesses and throw them in the back of the car. I mean, the problem solver's already there.
I stick with Red. I'd rather play around with active nuclear than try with super acids.
Not the problem solver, the problem solvent.
Well, it depends on what kind of nuclear you're talking about. Is it low radiation or high radiation? But still.
The point is, I would rather play around with explosives and risk blowing myself up than play around with super acids. Because at least explosives will kill me somewhat faster than a super acid will.
Well, the problem with the super acids is even if a small amount escapes, it's you're fucked. Explosives, if you know what you're doing, and don't do anything to cause them to go off, unless you're playing with something that's like really temperamental, like nitroglycerin, which if you are is stupid. Like there are a lot of things that actually give a fairly big boom, but are relatively stable, like tannerite. So.
No offense, I can't talk explosives, but I can talk chemistry, and so yeah.
I can talk explosives and I can talk chemistry. You're talking to a guy who blew a crater in the fucking ovals of Yanko Agricultural High School because the science teacher decided, oh, I'm just going to be lazy and you guys come up with your own experiments, and allowed me to make C4.
It's a big boom.
My science teacher is hesitant to give me the gear to do anything chemistry because she'll give me 2 chemical substances and say mix them, and I'll probably come out with about 5. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but she doesn't like giving me stuff because I quite often take up my HOD with good science conversations. That makes sense? Like, head of department of chemistry and stuff, I talk to her a lot. As a teacher, that when I ask for extra knowledge, and I do actually have really good conversations with her.
I get most of my stuff from SciShow and really sketchy websites.
I mean, I've been asked by students how to make explosives, and I told a few students how to do that.
I freaked out the kids in my classes by using something very harmless.
What?
Aluminium and mercury.
I don't know how those would react. Is it something like a works bomb?
Yeah, what?
It grows like a fucking tumor. The mercury reacts with the aluminium and just starts sprouting out like a fucking cancer. Like a small drop of aluminium is all that it takes to do it. Not aluminium, mercury is all that it takes. You get
It
small
creates a
block of
mineral
aluminium.
structure really rapidly, apparently, then, right?
Yep.
Mm.
I don't know. I got upset. My teacher got upset because I wrote down the chemical formula for making meth. He got suspended for 2 weeks, for a week.
Well, I may have stolen some sodium and, you know, had some fun with some water.
Yeah, it's like potassium and explodes.
Yeah, it just goes up. Yeah, I stole some, and I took my friend's drink bottle, and he filled it up halfway with the water, right? And then I just dropped in the sodium, closed the bottle up, and threw it into my science, shook it, and threw it into my science classroom, and ran. And the teacher freaked out.
You
didn't
made
do
a
much.
works bomb. You fucking asshole.
It didn't do much. Like, it just fizzled and did a little pop, and I think it broke the container. But everyone else ran out of the room. The kids, they couldn't leave the classroom fast enough.
I don't know what you do is okay. This is slightly dangerous because it does make chlorine gas, so you don't want to be downwind of it. But for the most part,
Oh, yeah.
it just makes a big bang and will kill the grass. Crap! I might actually get in trouble with the law if I say this on YouTube. Are we still streaming?
Yes. So
Okay,
rather
fuck
not.
that. No, no, I'm not saying that.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't have told them that I made a bomb. I mean, chemistry is actually kind of fun. If you know,
Dude,
like...
it's not that big a deal, and like I think every kid has made something like minor explosives, especially guys. And it's
Look,
not to hurt anyone. It's like it's a big boom, and it's funny.
It could be a lot worse. It could have been my brother.
Actually, what's his name?
Actually-
Daniel? He says like someone who would be really stupid, but plays with explosives anyway.
Not Daniel, Stephen. My actual brother, not my brother-in-law, my actual brother.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, though. Your brother-in-law sounds like one of those people who is really
My
stupid.
brother-in-law sounds like my brother-in-law Daniel is a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Is
I
that
know
who
this.
you're talking about? Or are you talking about my actual brother? The one that I said it could be worse, it could be my brother.
Talking about your
The guy
brother-in-law.
who made a fucking pipe bomb, ran up to a fucking cow, stuck it right down the fucking cow's ass. I mean, he was arm deep in the cow's ass.
Yeah,
And
that's
fucking
animal
ran
cruelty.
laughing. He was 12.
That's just animal cruelty.
He was 12, and the cow was dying.
Before or after the pipe bomb went up its ass was the cow dying?
Before. Before. It was diseased.
Okay.
He overheard Granddad saying that he was going to put the cow down. And before Granddad could go and sort out the fucking rifle and everything to come out and kill it, my brother-in-law had already poured a bunch of gunpowder into a pipe, sealed it up, put the wick in, run down. Yeah.
He sounds like a twisted fuck. Yeah,
Thing
he's
is-
related.
The thing is, you say it's animal cruelty. Death was instant.
After he
Okay.
shoved a massive pipe up its ass.
Sounds like a very
That's
instant
one
death.
hell of a way to go.
The
Well,
bang.
really, it was instant. The cow would never have known. It wouldn't have even felt the handgun up its ass.
I mean, the bang. No, no takers.
It wouldn't have
Cracker
even
joke.
heard the bang.
I bet it went out with one.
And it's not like we could have even eaten the cow either. It was diseased. I forget what it exactly had, but Granddad said we weren't able to eat it.
Was it older?
No.
Eh. I was gonna say, it could have been Mad Cow.
No, it wasn't.
The misshapen protein prion actually occurs naturally in cows older than 6 years old sometimes.
Yeah, this thing wasn't even, 2 years old, I think. It was one of the newer cows that that Granddad had bred recently. So, yeah, it wasn't even 2 years old.
Yes, and in most Khajiit ports,
It was one of 6 cows I think we had to put down that year.
What the fuck? What's going on? Were they getting chlamydia from the koalas or something?
No. It's not even a joke.
I'm firing on half of my single brain cell.
I'm about to be ambushed. And it's calling me friend.
What? I'm gonna horribly get myself annihilated in Battlegrounds.
Fortnite and PUBG are dead.
No, in ESO, it's something different.
I don't, dude. Like, they have like 8 million people on Fortnite. I think. Did you see the nerdly thing on PUBG? PUBG's dying because it's a piece of shit, and they spent all their money on coke. Fortnite's actually doing pretty well.
Yeah, it is, but eventually it's on its downwards spiral. You know, it's gone up with all its fame and all its thing, but it's just going to be the next one to die out.
Yeah, once something new comes in that becomes the next big thing, then that game will die out. Yeah, that's the only issue.
Quite frankly, I think it's going to be like League. It's going to hang around.
League of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it will become like League. It'll keep its fame, and it'll keep how it was famous and all, but it won't be played nearly as much.
Especially if other competitors arise with variations on the theme. Because I think that's what's drawn a lot of people away from League, as well as the fact that the community is pretty toxic.
What, in Fortnite? Well, no, League.
League!
All the above.
And Ethan, you probably got picked on because you were doing stupid things.
On what?
League.
And the only time I played League was freaking with a friend, and I never played it again. It was a long time ago.
I mean, I play League.
Let's pick a random champion. Please don't do that.
I just don't play it often.
Me neither, but I have a basic overview of the meta, so I know what to play and all that. I don't get into as deep as what counters what, except for the few champions I do play.
Yeah. No, I play, for a bit of relax. I don't play for the whole, pick this character because that's what we need. Bullshit.
You shouldn't play League then, because that's not what the game's about.
I play League and I play a character, and then I get hated on. I don't know, like I only pay attention to what classes will damage my current one.
Yeah, that's called countering. You should.
And I only play 3 characters.
It really depends on how adaptable they are, but I have never been talk on that because I basically play 3 characters.
Who do you play?
Lux, Ari, and Yi.
No, nice.
Yi because he can do ADDC jungle or, top. Lux is mid or really good support that can nuke things no matter what later on. And Ari is fun to play because if people get greedy, they're not going to have a fun time with Ari. Yeah, come on, chase me into the turret, dummy.
Yeah, I play Misfortune, Ash, and Darius.
Yeah.
I play Darius because I like being up top and having a massive amount of damage to kill other champions off with. I play Ash because I sometimes prefer to just stay at the back and do ranged attack. I also like how Ash can do her arrows can shoot through the map, so I can set it forward and then obviously run to that area to make sure I'm not being threatened. And I play Misfortune because I was told that I had to choose a random character out of all the first ones, so I thought fuck it and then play the chick that's super hot and has guns. Turns out I'm actually pretty good at Misfortune.
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's actually, fuck.
She's in advance, so down bottom.
Yeah, she's a carry. No, if you ever get the money thingies, look at a Lux. Because she does the same thing as Ash, but a bit better, and she's not a carry.
Mm.
I'm just saying, so that you might have some fun playing her.
Ash has you have to have another character or champion that's decent with damage next to you if you want to play Ash well. Because Ash on her own is actually pretty fucked.
Yeah, because she's a carry. That's how she's intended to be played. Kinda with Lux, except, if you get fed, everyone's fucked. Because you've got a slow, you've got a bind, you've got a shield, and that ult. No running away is going to save them. Because she can do halfway across the map.
Okay, this game mode for the battleground is actually pretty fun. It's called Chaos Ball. It is rather glorious.
But you need to hold on to the ball for as long as possible.
Yeah. It is fun. I love this version. And it slowly kills you, so you have to keep healing or have someone heal you.
Reminds me of a mode from Halo.
Oddball is what you're referring to.
Mhm. And now I'm hearing those voices in my head. Double kill, team kill. Ugh.
Oh god, yep, now they're in mine.
Red team took the lead.
You have destroyed a turret tower.
Oh, not League, but like, have you ever played Halo?
Nope.
God, you suffered.
No, he probably saved himself from suffering.
Hey, Halo's good. At least the older ones. Like, Halo 2 made online multiplayer, at least the modern one. Like, actually, unfortunately, everything's still copying off it. Regenerating health, fast-paced gameplay. Kinda miss health packs.
And now we've come to an era where drinking energy drinks heals you.
No.
Are you referring to the fact that frickin' Call of Duty sells shit with Doritos and all that, or...
No. Energy drinks heal you. PUBG, Dead Island. You're practically dead as a fucking doornail. And you drink an energy drink. You drink a can of fucking Red Bull. Or Monster. Whatever tickles your fancy. And all of a sudden healed.
Lift. Lift is
Also-
the only good energy drink. Because it's like... Yeah, it's the only good one in my mind.
And it works completely the opposite as to what it should be. Because you're bleeding out, right? You take an energy drink and all of a sudden you're healed, you're fine. In reality, it would be the other way around. You drink an energy drink, your heart rate increases and you bleed out faster.
That reminds me of an old Red Bull commercial. One sec.
The Storm Lords have won the game. That's awesome. That was really fun. I enjoyed that mode. That would have been far more ideal for us than doing that other one where we just grab the skull and bring it to our base. The capture the flag style.
Did they remove that commercial?
What commercial?
There was a Red Bull commercial that was basically metal. It was like...
How to have a heart attack, 101.
I mean... I have drunk up to 3 energy drinks in one go.
That's bad. Like, even by my standards.
No, I went home jittering. And yeah, my head was fucked.
Do we remember my grind nights?
Do we want to?
When I went on a grind, I'd have a 4-pack of Red Bulls before I even started.
Oh yeah, remember that night, that time that I brought home 5 energy drinks just to stay up all night because we thought Wakanda was going to raid? Fuck, that was sweaty.
Told you shouldn't have done that.
They weren't big. They were only 1.5 mil or something like that. I don't know what they were small.
Does anyone know deep freaking Elder Scrolls lore here that is well versed?
It's not too deep,
The Dominion.
but I do know some. However,
Hmm.
you know who you should ask for that?
Who?
Snorlax.
If he was on, I would be asking him. Oh, if he was on, he'd be like freaking like, oh, "You're playing ESO?"
No, I've told him we're all playing ESO.
And I think he's not happy because his computer's not working yet.
So after you've done everything on Extinction, you're just going to come back to ESO.
Yep.
So much to do.
Looking forward to the Enforcer.
The what?
The Enforcer.
It's the new dinosaur coming out on Extinction. It teleports.
What?
Oh
That's
my.
gonna end badly.
It's like the rock. I'm pretty sure it's the rock drake or the reaper version of Extinction. They're really hard to get, but they teleport. Like once they're on your back, you can teleport forward, I think, or something like that, and backward and side to side and stuff.
Holy crap! That's gonna be fun.
You know what that's gonna mean, right? They're gonna bring enforcers on. Suicide enforcers strapped with C4 teleporting straight into someone's base.
Yes, Allah.
They'll have to nerf them. But that's what the rumors are about the enforcers. They can teleport or something like that.
Holy shit!